Hello everyone and welcome back to another All Maverick reaction video where we are still watching through Firefly. I'm Alan and as ever I am joined by Jeremy.
Hi everyone.
And Brass.
Hiya.
How's it going, guys? I'm always intrigued as to how you're going to say hello, Brass.
Is this going to be a thing now where I've got to do a different thing every
A different
time?
hello?
So I was toying with the A up again. But
A up, yeah.
Anyway,
I did some sort of jazz hands movements.
I did do that. Sort of, just one-handed though. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how that goes. We'll see if you make that a thing.
Yeah.
So this week we are on episode 5, which is called Safe. Last week we watched episode 4, Shindig, which was really focused around Mal and Ara, and it was kind of their story, right, for the most part. They were at this party back on one of the planets they'd been to before, and it kind of escalated, and Mal ended up in a fight to the death, kind of defending Anara's honor, but kind of just because he's a bit of a jackass, really. So it was a good episode. I really enjoyed it.
A bit of Kaylee in there as well, which was good.
Bit of Kaylee,
like her character.
Yeah, some nice Kaylee moments in there as well, some good laughs, and we got to kind of see her trying to break from a sort of tomboy nature. But no, it was a fun episode. As I say, this episode is called Safe. I've not really got a clue what to expect from this. Are they going to be trying to, I don't know, perform some kind of heist again or something like that? I don't know. Shindig was quite clear that there must be some kind of party involved. Yeah. So
unless it means in safe blood.
Maybe that's what it means. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe, yeah.
I think
maybe they come to Earth.
Let's not watch it. Let's just say that's what it is.
Yeah, right.
And they come to visit Peterborough or something.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Let's watch it and find out.
Yeah, let's check. Let's see if it should be called Safe-Blood.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be practicing for your dance recital?
I learned it all.
Hang on a second, is that Zac Efron?
Is that Zac
It's from the
Efron?
book.
Yeah, I just thought the same.
The book is wrong. This whole conclusion is fallacious.
Blimey.
We're 2 miles above ground, and they can probably hear her down there. As soon as we unload, she can holler until our ears bleed. Although I would take it as a kindness if she didn't.
Human body can be drained of blood in 8.6 seconds given adequate vacuuming systems.
Seems morbid and creepifying. I got no problem with.
Good little thing to know that. Yeah. This is the most sort of direct sequel episode we've seen so far, where it's literally like straight after.
You see that? Fancy vessels such as that don't land here unless they got something to sell. If it happens to be something we need, we take it.
He must have done that on purpose. He just wanted to have something to complain about.
Just as easy to lead him.
I like smacking them.
I like smacking him.
Hope this corral's strong enough to hold them. Shepherd's a purely figurative title, you know.
Next time we smuggle stock, let's make it something small.
I am hoping we get to see something that puts Shepherd a little bit more in the centre soon. Like, you know, learn a bit more about him.
No soul, big world. Eat, sleep,
Rave, repeat.
eat.
No.
I'm starting to think you got a little too much time on your hands, Doctor. I think now I got a notion regarding that. Why don't you take your sister for a little walk? A walk? Yeah, someplace away.
Probably best we stay close. Alliance has us marked as fugitives.
Closest alliance is the cruiser Magellan, hours out from here, and I promise you, they ain't coming to a backwater like Janya.
You think this would make a nice gift?
A gift? For whom?
I just kind of like it. It's rich, you know?
Oh, for Simon.
I didn't say that.
You don't do a very good job of hiding your interest.
Oh.
I didn't mean
Oh, dear. Oh,
You meant everything
he's done
I
it.
just said.
Well, no. Actually, I was being ironic. So, in the strictest sense,
You were
I didn't.
being mean, is what. And if that's
Yes,
what
Simon.
you think of this life, then you can't think much of them that choose it, can you?
Morning, gentlemen. This be the Grange brothers. Hope you're in the mood for beefsteak.
Attractive animals, ain't they?
They ain't well fed. Scrawny.
Hey, Hua. Milk and hay, 3 times a day. bedroom by beautiful women.
That was something to see.
They's branded.
Now, you boys are hitting all the selling points. A fresh brand's a dead giveaway. Claim them as your own.
20 ahead.
That's an amusing figure, in light of you already agreed on 30 with Badger.
That's before we seen them. They're atrophied. Standing around on a ship for near a month.
My comprehension is less muscle, more tender than meat. 30.
She gonna pick this up straight away?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, looks like it.
Marcus and Nathaniel Grange, you are both wanted in connection to the illegal killing of Rance Durbin. You are bound by law to stand down.
You know, I'm starting to find this whole planet very uninviting.
Yeah. Is your beef?
No, sir. You're looking at the proper owners right there.
I'd like to see some paper on that cattle.
Oh no, what's happened?
Oh shit.
Oh no.
She knows.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's the doctor? Why isn't he with you?
He wasn't in town. Wasn't anywhere.
He was in town. We saw him there. Him and River. I can show you.
Town's not that big, Kaylee. Believe me when I say he wasn't there.
Knew it. Probably saw them cops turn tail.
Doctor could be caught a lot of things. Coward wouldn't be one of them, though.
You don't think they were arrested, do you?
Worse than that, probably. Looks like maybe they got snatched.
Kidnapped?
I went by the sheriff's office. Seems if we'd checked the posted alerts for this rock, we might have known it. Settlers up in the hills take people sometimes.
Oh, no.
Diary. Today I was pompous and my sister was crazy. Today we were kidnapped by hill folk, never to be seen again. It was the best day ever.
Such a dick.
Now we're talking.
He's an opportunist, though. I'll give him that. They've gone. Time to loot.
I'm not talking about Simon. I'm talking about medical facilities.
That's not an option. Nor is it a discussion I much want to have at the moment.
It doesn't matter what you want. He's dying. And we need a doctor now.
Just sit down. Over there.
Can't believe that town didn't have a doctor at all.
Has there been a... Is there a sickness here?
Nothing is special. Just people get sick or injured. Well, mostly people heal on their own, but sometimes...
Sometimes you need a doctor.
We aren't an emergency facility, Captain. Our services aren't available simply to anyone.
Man. My ident card.
She got some sort of.
Is this gonna
yeah.
Hmm.
Is that a barcode battler?
Oh my god, barcode battlers. They were amazing.
This man to the infirmary at once.
Oh,
Who is he?
These are better than the Camberson's berries.
They are. Except they're poison. You believed her.
Yeah, because you're crazy.
You get the poor woman went out of her mind, tried to kill her 2 girls. Ruby lived.
Bit of mind reading again.
Sweetheart, you are an angel. No one's been able to get Ruby to speak even a peep. It's a miracle. That's what it is. Ruby doesn't talk.
She talks to
Liz
me.
got scared away.
What's wrong?
And they shall be among the people. And they shall speak truths and whisper secrets. And you will know them by their crafts.
What are you
It's all
talking
got a bit
about?
Wicker Man.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch
There you go.
to live.
There you go.
This is lunacy. You're supposed to be the teacher here. What exactly is it that you teach?
What's going on, woman? Why are you knocking us from our beds this hour?
The new doctor's
God.
sister's a witch. She read Ruby's mind, saw things she couldn't.
No, River is not a witch. She's just a troubled girl.
I'm sure that's true. You're not a witch, are you, young Chinga?
Best burner. Just to check.
I'm the patron here. Do you know what that means?
Yes. You're in charge. Ever since the old patron died.
That's right.
Oh, God.
He was sick. And he was getting
River.
better.
Yeah,
You were
just
alone
showed
in
up.
the room with him.
Oh. This girl reads minds and spins falsehoods. She's a witch, and we must purge the devil from her with fire.
Told ya.
It's not gonna stop us, Doctor.
Time to go.
Here she is.
Oh. He's ready.
Here's the guy there just in the nick of time. What does that make us? Big damn heroes, sir. Ain't we just?
Cut her down. Girl is a witch.
Yeah, but she's our witch.
So cut her the hell down.
Very cool.
Hey, Doctor. Glad you're back now on the ship.
That was brilliant.
Told you before, Jane's comic timing is good.
Such a great cut to that. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you come back for us?
You're on my crew.
Yeah, but you don't even like me. Why'd you come back?
You're on my crew. Why are we still talking about this? Chow's in 10. Don't need to dress.
Starting to feel a part of the ship now.
I was going to say, is this where they find their belonging, if you know what I mean? Or here, especially
I guess
him,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shepard's sister was a companion. Good going.
Oh, family dinner.
Okay, so that was Safe. There's quite a lot happened in that episode, didn't it? Like, there was two pretty... Like, quite often we end up with like an A story and a B story,
Yeah.
but these both were quite evenly split, I think, between, like, importance. Well, before we get into that, let's do a quick rundown of actually what happened in the episode. So I've got some notes. I'm going to try and just blast through those a little bit. So this was really a River and Simon heavy episode, which were some of the characters who really needed a little bit more time spent with them. We also got a chunk to do with Shepard. So this carried pretty much straight on from last episode. The crew were still they were delivering the cattle that they got in the previous episode. Apparently it's been 3 weeks in space. They went to a planet to deliver the cattle. Whilst there, Simon, River, a load of the other crew went off to explore the planet, whilst Mal went through the sale process, as it were. That didn't go right in a couple of ways, because the sheriffs turned up to bust the kind of the sale taking place. Well, actually, I think the guys who were buying the cattle were wanted for another crime, so they turned up to bust them. You want it for murder.
Yeah.
Shepard ended up getting shot, so that was one point. But whilst this was all happening, some other, like, another group that live on the planet, who kind of live up in the hills, abducted Simon because they wanted a doctor, and River ended up getting taken as well. So then we saw ourselves, the plot diversion in two different directions. One was Simon trying to help the people on the on the hilltop, but also trying to survive when they found out that, when they started believing River was a witch because of her psychic abilities. And Mal and the crew were rushing Shepard to get him to an Alliance medical facility where he could get help from his gunshot wound. And then we ended with Mal and the rest of the crew coming back to save Simon and River before River got burnt for being a witch. In there, we also got a few little flashbacks to River and Simon's childhood and what happened whilst River was kind of away being experimented on. And we got to see probably the worst parents. So that's generally kind of a rundown of everything that happened in the episode. Before we kind of delve into any more specifics, what did you guys think of this one?
I really enjoyed it. I I've been wanting to see a bit more of River and Simon and their backstory, so it was nice to see more flashbacks. And I think the whole episode just showed you how much Simon loves River as well, and how protective he is of her, which obviously come to light at the end when he's willing to
get burnt with her.
But yeah, pretty much just die with her at the post. And I quite like that that element of it.
Simon's kind of. Simon is kind of a bit of a rich lad, as in, he's very like, there was a point when they were in the shop where Kaylee picked up a plate and thought about getting him for him as a present, and he kind of talked about it being junk and a bit crap. So he's a bit above his station in that regard. I mean, not even above his station, really. He does come from a he's pretentious. Yeah, he's pretentious, but you could never doubt his commitment to his sister, which we saw multiple times throughout the episode.
Very much. And I think the most important thing, actually, is not the most important thing. One of the important things is his sort of growth, his the direction he's going in. If you know what I mean. To understand those, like we said, the pretentious side. But it's like there's a number of things there. I guess the points were pulled up of him learning to accept other people, and the non-pretentious things, if you will. So when Kaylee put him in his place, sort of, and then also with him at the end realizing there's a place for him amongst this ragtag crew, if you will.
And well, actually, also, I mean, Kaylee even said, didn't she? Because when he called, he basically made a comment about the ship being a piece of junk and stuff, which she obviously took offense to, and then she said, well, what does that make the people who choose to have this life? And then by the end, actually, he realizes that this is kind of now his life.
Exactly.
He's, when Mal said to him, he said, but why did you come back? Why did you save me? You don't even like me. And, Mal said, well, you're part of the crew. And he said, yeah, but you don't like me. And he said, well, yeah, but you're a part of the crew. And he realized this is the, and I guess the episode was called Safe, right? This is where they are safe. These are like the people who...
Yeah, that's it. You hit it on the head there.
Yeah.
That is literally what the title is for.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, up to this point in their lives, up until joining this crew, they wouldn't have trusted anybody, and they wouldn't have anywhere to turn to. And it's like now it's like, it works on multiple levels, that title, the Safe, because obviously you could just go because at the end they're safe, is it from the immediate threat of that episode. You're right. You hit the nail on the head there. It's them as their actual now, their lives and their where they are.
They know they're with people that will actually sort of put themselves in harm's way to save them. Which obviously, they're young characters. They've obviously, up until now, though River might not fully realise it, River still thinks that they can go back to their parents. They've still got that side of things. Simon is very aware that it is them and just them. When he went, and obviously his dad said, if you do anything again, that's it. And obviously Simon must have gone and freed River in some fashion, which is definitely worse than going to a blackout zone, I guess. So, they are very much cut off from the families of this. And you even said, Jeremy, at the end, family dinner, or which I guess is kind of really what it was meant to be, right? It was a family dinner, because this is now their family.
Again, see, that's it. I joke saying family dinner, as in not joke, but you're right. It just ties that all into, I'm really starting to see why this is so well regarded, because and this isn't exaggeration just for these shows, but every single episode seems to be, there's key points and key things that it does using the correct sort of circumstances, or the story, the way the story progresses, or the situations they find them in, allows those characters and sort of those important character developments to happen, but without it feeling forced.
100%.
Because I wasn't too sure about that episode, in the sense of as I was watching it, I was thinking, oh yeah, it's kind of a bit more of the same and stuff. But now us talking about it is sort of it's pulled it all together, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, 100%. I agree. Well, what do we think then about? So we got a lot of little details in here. Obviously, we mentioned about Simon and River's relationship and their childhood, but we also learnt quite a bit about the fact about just how clever River is, about how quickly she picks things up, how well she notices things, but we also got a bit more of a push on like the psychic side of her ability or her intuitiveness. Yeah. What do you guys think about that side of the stuff that we saw?
Yeah, well, we've seen hints of it, haven't we? Throughout, but there was a lot more. Referencing of that in this episode. Especially like the psychic element of it. She understood what the cows were feeling, and
I forgot about that bit.
Yeah, there was the cows at the beginning, and then there was obviously the little girl. But it was almost part of the realization that she didn't fully understand it as well. Now I'm not sure if that was my take on it, but when that lady who called her a witch said she doesn't talk, it was almost like River had forgotten or didn't realise. I don't know if that was my take on it. Obviously, she thought she was having that conversation with the little girl, but obviously it was more kind of telepathic sort of way rather than vocalised.
Yeah,
I guess.
And then there was. Oh god.
No, I was just going to say. I guess we're still finding out, as well as her, and as well as the crew, what her sort of powers are, if you want to call them that.
Yeah.
But I kind of wonder, like, where does this end up? Do we end up do we at some point sort of start to realise exactly what her everything is, and then where does that, like, what's the finite point for her, or is it just a continuous thing? If you kind of get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. Well, we've got 9 more episodes to find out, Brass, in a movie, so I guess we'll know that. So we've really focused there on the River and Simon side of the episode, but as we say, just as important was the sort of the shepherd side of the episode.
The slight shepherd reveal.
Yes,
it was
the
slight,
very tease.
All the shepherd bit's done really is just add more questions to his character, isn't it?
I kind of.
There was.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, you go.
No. I was kind of like, you kind of want to know, because I think I said at some point in the episode, like, come on, just spill the beans. Why? What are you? Who are you? But it's maybe it is too much to just. It's nice to tease it because you have so much else going on, and the episode was about, the other guys more than it was him. So it is nice just to because I think up to this point as well, we were saying like we don't know enough about Shepard, or we wonder if we're ever going to get a bit more information about him. And maybe the creators of the show were thinking, right, we need to start addressing that as well. So and they have done. So brilliant.
He's obviously got some like they say, he's got some links to the Alliance. Like, obviously they got to the medical ship, they got to the Alliance ship. The Alliance ship were not going to help them until they scanned Shepard's like civilian card or whatever the thing it is, his little ID card, and then they were like, quick, get him to the medical bay, basically. Like, but then Mal even made a comment that like he must be someone, because not only did they help him, they just then let them leave. There was nothing else that came afterwards, so it wasn't just, oh, we'll help them, then we'll hold them. It was in fixture, off you go. Like, what's his background? Is he a former like Alliance, like a well-regarded Alliance officer, or who found God, or does he come from a very well-known family, or that's like, who knows? Maybe he's linked to politics at some point in the past. It's
could be anything.
Hard to say, isn't it? Right now? But I'm interested to learn more about that, and sort of more of the history of him.
And I'm confident that whatever it is will be satisfying, based on what's happened so far.
I do think we have to give special mention to the best comedy moment of the episode, which was
Jane.
Well, it was a two-hitter, right? It was funny first of all when we saw it, which was it was Jane looting all of Simon and River's shit. It was funny because when it was fun. It made us laugh when we saw him taking all the stuff and going through their cases because it was just such a Jane thing to do. Like, as soon as they've gone, I'm still in their stuff. But that was really kind of the setup for the payoff later on was like perfectly timed. Like, just after they've all kind of like everything's okay, they've saved River and Simon, and then it's like hard cut to Jane quickly dumping all their stuff back out.
It was brilliant.
Into their room.
It was genuinely brilliant.
Yeah, it was easily the funniest moment of the episode.
Oh, 100%.
I hope you've all enjoyed this episode. We'll be back soon for episode 6.
Wow.
Episode 6 next, right?
Yes, episode 6.
Remember, if you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment. Let us know about anything we've missed. Tell us about some of your favourite little details in the episode, especially if it's things we've missed out. Please don't give us spoilers for future episodes, though, because as we've said, this is the first time we're watching this through. If you've enjoyed this as well, please head over to allmaverick.com. You can check out our blogs, our podcasts, our other videos. We do video game stuff, board game stuff, TV and film. Anything that's kind of general entertainment stuff finds a place on allmaverick.com. If you have enjoyed the video, give us a like and give us a subscribe if you want to see more of this content. And we'll see you on the next episode.
See ya.
All right, everyone.
Yeah. See you
Thanks
next
for
time.
watching.
Cheers.
See you next time. Bye.